Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we're going to do an open spoiler discussion of the movie If.
Is Brad Pitt no longer appearing in his own movies?
Stick around.
I mean, they're like not really his movies, but they are
His
movies.
appearance, yeah. He's the main star. He is the final credit, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So we both got a chance to see the movie If this past weekend.
Yep. It was. I thought it was really good. It made me tear up for sure.
Why do you say it like that? Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
I'm only speaking for myself. Why are you projecting and thinking I'm talking about you? It's not about you, Corey. This is about me.
You made a comment. You made a comment earlier saying, "Do you want to do a video about If?" I know you didn't like it that much, and I was like, "I didn't say I didn't like it that much. I just said it was okay. It was a pretty good movie. It wasn't my favorite. There's a lot of movies I've seen lately that were better than that movie, in my opinion.
Sure.
But I still enjoyed it.
And I wasn't comparing it to any other movie. I was just speaking for myself that I liked the movie. You don't have to compare it to other movies.
Don't yell at me." Sure.
But anyways, yeah, no, I mean, that's how I took it. Excuse me for projecting. That's how I took it when you said it was okay. I was like, oh, I guess he didn't really like it because I enjoyed it. So my rating of it was higher than yours. I would, out of 10, I would say maybe 7.5. It wasn't perfect, but I really enjoyed it. John Krasinski's a great director, and he acted in it as well. Mm-hmm. He played the dad. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed it. So basically, the story is about B. This is a girl who had an imaginary friend when she was younger, and as she was growing up, she lost her mom, and now her dad is sick too, and she's living with her grandma for a little bit back in where she had some fun memories when she was a child, and basically she starts seeing things and find out it's one of the ifs, one of the imaginary friends named Blossom. She sees first, I believe, and then runs into Ryan Reynolds' character Cal.
Yep.
And basically says she wants to help them because they're looking to pair up these imaginary friends with new kids, these ones that are forgotten now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, ultimately, it's a story about people having to grow up, and in some cases, like bees, grow up too quick.
Yeah.
And, stop being a kid, even though you're still the age where you should be a kid. And then also really kind of saying it's okay, even as an adult, to still need help, you know?
We all need help from time to time.
Yeah. So, so we went with Allie and Harvey to see it, and Harvey described it as, he said he's at an age now where he can describe a movie as cute. I was like, yeah, it was a cute movie. Yeah, that's fair to say. Sorry, Harvey, called you out. You called a movie cute. He did, though. But I think it's fair. I think it's a fair assessment. I think
it was a cute movie.
Yeah.
It was not like it was. Yeah. It was meant for families.
Yeah,
it's a PG movie. Mm-hmm. We're used to Ryan Reynolds being in Deadpool and being more R-rated,
despite there being a character with no pants.
True. Man, it was a banana.
Exactly. Several times the guy was running around with no pants.
Yeah, and he kept yelling at him to put pants on.
Cal called him out several times.
That was funny. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I did in my head predict some of the stuff that was going to happen towards the end, like as I was watching it. I mean, maybe I just caught on to it, but or maybe it was slightly predictable. But we find out towards the end that Ryan Reynolds, that Cal is an if.
Yeah.
Specifically, he's B's if. She didn't remember him.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, he was, and we find out there's some little hints dropped throughout the movie of a clown that was her imaginary friend when she was a kid. When she's visiting her dad, he has a bookmark, and it has she kind of pulls it out, and it shows the little clown that was like laminated. That's where I was like, that must have been her if. And then Lewis, the bear, was voiced by the late Louis Gossett Jr. He was talking about her, him. What was it? How you said it? What was it?
So something about he's a clown that's been making you laugh your whole life, or something like that. And I was like, what? Like, and maybe I heard it wrong, but the whole time after that, that was like halfway through the movie or something. I was like, oh, so he's probably her if.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And then every time like they were in a room with other adults and stuff, they would only talk to B. They would never talk to the adult. So it was like, wait, what? Or he would chime in and like try to like talk, ask questions, but no one ever answered him. You know, it was kind of obvious in that sense, but I get what they were trying to do to mask it.
Do you think that maybe as Bee's parents, it would have been a little bit creepy that she was like drawing pictures of her and her family, and then off to the side there's this creepy clown? Like the clown was like folded behind the picture of the family, and you unfold it, and it was just creepy. Like I'd have been creeped out if I was her parents. I'd be like,
her parents are probably the ones that folded it. And were like,
probably.
No,
like,
thank you.
Who is it? What? Are you seeing some crazy clown that's following us around? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe that's just being brought up with, Pennywise the clown being in our,
Stephen King,
our lives. No,
that is a little bit interesting.
Yeah, and I was glad to see when he was shown in his costume. He didn't have the makeup too. I was like, that might have been creepy. Like, can you imagine if she figured it out it was him?
Yeah,
and it changes to like creepy clown makeup.
It wouldn't be a family movie anymore, but that would have been funny.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be a really good SNL skit. You guys should do that. So, Lauren Michaels, I know you're listening right now.
Of course.
So go ahead and have one of your writers write that up.
Sure. But yeah, there was a lot of big name actors and actresses voiced, even if they were very small roles,
and
cameos.
some that didn't even have voice roles.
Yeah, like Brad Pitt as Keith. It was really funny that it was the fact that he was ended up being John Krasinski, the dad. That's his imaginary friend at the very end. He's like, "Hey, Keith." After he trips when he gets home.
There's like 2 or 3 jokes throughout the movie where Cal trips over this invisible imaginary friend, and then
stupidest.
Yeah, who would have an invisible imaginary friend?
Yeah, turns out it was the dad who's
got it's the dad.
This quirky personality who just likes to make her laugh, which is awesome.
And then when you get to the credits, if you're paying attention, it shows that Keith was played by Brad Pitt, which I saw that in the theater and I was laughing. And I had to like try to explain to Amber, but it was like the music we're playing is kind of loud, but I had to tell her afterwards that, not only was Brad Pitt the Vanisher in Deadpool 2, which you only saw him for a split second when he died. Yeah. Then now in this movie, he makes appearance as Keith, who literally has no lines and is not even.
He gets credited for it. So I'm assuming they just gave him the credit. Or maybe he came in and let them trip over him. Who knows? That'd be pretty funny. I'm sure they're good friends. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, yeah, come on, go and trip over me.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's either way. That's funny, but yeah, we had Sam Rockwell did a character. He had his wife Blake Lively, or Ryan Reynolds' wife, and John Krasinski, Emily Blunt. They both.
Bradley Cooper was in there.
Mm-hmm. Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Oh, Helen Hunt. Samuel Jackson. Matt Damon.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. He has the banana.
Yeah.
Like we said, Louis Gossett Jr. Yeah. I mean, Phoebe Bridges Waller, or I can't remember which one goes first. She did Blossom. Yeah. So, and Steve Carell.
Yeah.
The King, Steve Carell. He was Blue, who was a big purple creature, which is hilarious. He's like, my first kid was colorblind. Was one of Dexter's favorite parts is the fact that his name was Blue.
And he's purple.
He's purple. Yeah. I love Steve Carell. He was funny.
Yeah. Voice acting was great.
Of course.
There's definitely some good humor in the movie. It was a good emotional movie.
Yeah.
They set you up right in the beginning. Like the very beginning, they're showing all these flashbacks of things, these memories,
and happy
like
times.
Then you start to notice like, oh, some of these memories are in a hospital. And then, like, eventually you see her mom's got, a hat on or whatever, and it's like...
Implying she's got cancer or something.
Yeah, so it's really her story about her having to grow up too fast, like I said, and eventually coming to terms with the fact that she's still a kid and she could still be a kid despite going through what she's been through. So the message was really good, and it was definitely a really good movie. I enjoyed it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Pretty much, like we've said before, anything Ryan Reynolds is in... we enjoy.
Yeah.
And John Krasinski as well. Huge Office fan. So I highly recommend it if you get a chance to see, especially if you want to take your family out and if you can afford to take your family out. It's expensive.
Seriously.
But it's a good family movie for sure.
But don't feel like you have to go if you don't have kids or if you just don't want to take the kids. You don't have to.
Sure.
You're still going to enjoy it. If you have had kids, then you might appreciate it a little more maybe.
If you ever were a kid with an imaginary friend.
Yeah, that's a great. I never had an imaginary friend. Did you?
I didn't either. No.
I feel kind of cheated.
We can make him up now.
Can we?
Absolutely. Why not?
Oh man, I'm gonna have fun with this.
Is yours going to be an octopus?
I'm not gonna tell you yet. But I did really like the cat in the octopus costume, which we think was the octopus.
Octopus, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Blake Lively, right?
That was Blake Lively.
Yeah.
Had like 1 or 2 lines.
Yeah. It's a bipedal cat in an octopus costume, which I think is phenomenal.
Emily Blunt was a unicorn. Bill Hader was a banana, we said.
Bradley Cooper was the superhero dog thing.
No, that was Sam Rockwell.
Oh, that was Sam Rockwell. You're right. Oh, he was I don't remember. He was the Ice
I'll put it up.
Cube?
Yeah, he was the Ice Cube, right?
I think so.
I don't know.
And
There's some funny ones.
Do you say John Krasinski voiced the marshmallow?
He was the marshmallow whose eye like slid down as it getting.
Look at his eye.
That was funny.
That was really funny.
Yeah. Overall, it was an enjoyable movie. So if you don't have to necessarily watch it in theaters, but if you get a chance to check it out in theaters, I would say go for it.
Yeah. And if you guys had a chance to check it out, let us know how you enjoyed it in the comments down below. And if you have an imaginary friend, or if you did,
let us know their names.
Let us know their names, yeah, and whether or not they wear pants. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the Doug and Corey Show.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Have a marvelous day. Anyways,
true.
Yeah, we're just discussing the tag for this If review and
What If Season 2? I mean, no, If. My imaginary friends.
Yeah, surprisingly, it apparently wasn't marketed very well. When I brought that up to my morning meeting at my department at work, I said I saw If this weekend. They're like, "What? What is that?"
What if?
I was like, it stands for imaginary friend.
They're like cave people. What if?
Yes.
It's silly. Anyway.
All right.
So we both watched If.
We did.
Let's get a tag going for
and
it.
I think we like to do tag with Keith.
Yes.
But here he is.
He's vanished.
There's Keith. Thank you, Keith.
We got to credit Brad Pitt now. Hopefully he doesn't come after us for money.
He was actually here. We had him do stand-in.
Yep. He actually sat on our laps.
Sat on your lap. He didn't sit on mine.
He sat on both of our laps.
Oh, okay. I didn't see him.
He's right in the middle. Like, I'm put my arm right here and pretend like it's around Brad. I put Brad Pitt in the shot now.
Little Brad Pitt.
Little Brad Pitt? What?
I said Brad Pitt, but whatever.
Little Brad Pitt.
Little Brad Pitt.
Little Brad Pitt. I don't know who that is, but that's cool. But yeah, so I don't know. Who do you think Drax the Destroyer is?
So who's the most invisible?
Yeah, the most
in the
invisible.
MCU? Is it going to be Drax? Is it Invisible Woman? Is it going to be
The Vanisher?
Is Keith somehow connected? No. I don't know. Who's the most invisible actor?
John Cena?
And his name is John Cena!
Once he comes to Marvel?
If he chooses to be, it would be Chuck Norris. Probably.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, but he usually likes to be seen.
It's funny.
Still that stupid Chuck Norris thing about the tiger.
Went in, and I bent down and I petted him, and all of a sudden you heard this like that. So the trainer says, "Get up very slowly and back up." So the tiger did. He slowly got up and backed down.
I can't even remember how it goes, but he tells a story. It's like an actual video of him
Okay.
telling. Anyways,
I'll have to look it up. I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't remember it enough to just chime in on it. Anyway, what I was going to say about disappearing is what was that? I don't know if that was real. About in Japan, they're offering classes to become a ninja or whatever. I think Amber shared that or something like that. And it's all, I didn't see you in class yesterday. I was like, thank you, sir.
nice.
Thought it was funny.
Well played. Well played.
If
How about the fact that Keith wasn't wearing pants either?
Keith nor the Bill Hader.
That's pretty funny. The banana, the headband. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we're going to do an open spoiler.
I thought you'd say squirrel.
Open squirreler.
Open squirrel surgery. Wait, what?
Open squirrel
We're
surgery.
gonna cut open squirrel. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. Oh man. All right.
Okay.
I gotta try
Open
this again.
spoiler.